Yo guys, what is going on? Titanium Biscuits here, and today we're going to be doing the second episode of Mineplex Survival Games Kit Tips and Tricks. And this episode we're going to be doing the bomber kit. We're going to go over some tips on how to use it, and yeah, the best way just to flourish while playing survival games. So let's get started. So the bomber has two abilities: explosives. You receive 1 TNT every 30 seconds, and you can have a maximum of 2 TNT. And explosive arrow. Left click with the bow to prepare explosive arrow. You gotta have an arrow, you gotta have a TNT. You left click, it combines them, makes an explosive arrow of awesomeness. So to start off here, I actually have 4 tips for this kit, and to be frank, this is actually my favorite kit out of all the kits. I mean, it's not the best, but I don't know, it's just really enjoyable to use. But the first kit is when you're running away, you want to throw the TNT in front of you, not up, not on the ground. You want to throw it in front of you, like you see in the clip here, and it gives it more time to tick. The TNT has to tick before it'll explode, and it gives that more time, and the opponents may not see it because the bomb is actually in front of you, so they may not see it, and they just may run smooth into it. Since it's been ticking, right when they get to it, it'll probably explode, and it'll end their life pretty much. And if your opponent is actually crazy enough, like if it hasn't ticked enough and your opponent is crazy enough to run past it, if you have a rod or a bow, you can use or snowballs and eggs. They actually work pretty well too. You can just turn around and use that knockback effect to knock your opponent into the TNT until it explodes, and they're gonna be pretty mad because you just outsmarted the crud out of them. Now for the next tip, you wanna stay close to water, because your opponent, you can run away, or if they run away, when you get your opponent lows, a lot of people like to run towards water because they think that's gonna save them. They can jump in the water, swim away. You can't really hit them. You'll knock them away from you in the water usually. But if you toss the TNT down below you, where if it's low enough, like it's not gonna work all the time because sometimes the ground is really low and the TNT won't reach that far. But if it's like a three block deep water, or 4 or 5, or 6 even possibly, that's gonna work well. The TNT is gonna be right underneath them ticking. They're gonna be too slow in the water to get out of the way, and it's gonna end their life pretty much. And it works well if you're running away too. You could jump in the water. They're gonna chase you because they're newbies. They don't know what they're doing. They're silly newbies. They don't know. But yeah, you just throw your TNT down, and it'll explode them, and that gives you their loot, and you can go ahead and win the Hunger Games right after that. Now for the final tip, what you want to do is you want to always get flint, sticks, feathers, the stuff you use to make arrows, or you can find arrows in chests, but they're sort of rare. You make as many arrows as you can out of the flints, the sticks, and the feathers, because I know a lot of people, they don't actually get flints. Sticks. They get sticks, but they don't really get feathers or flint. But you get that, you craft you a whole bunch of arrows, and then what you can actually do is the second ability. We've been talking about the first ability the whole time, but the second ability, you can left click, you create an explosive arrow. You have to have a TNT and you have to have an arrow. You combine them, it makes an explosive arrow, and what you want to do is you want to shoot at your opponent's feet, because they'll go flying, and if they're on an edge like they were in this clip, they'll go absolutely crazy into the sky, and then they'll take a lot of fall damage. You shoot at the ground again, and they'll take even more fall damage. And if they're somehow not dead, there'll be 1 or 2 hits. You just run up there and clean them up. And a direct impact, that's going to do some damage, but you really don't want to aim at them because it's going to be kind of hard to hit, unless you're just a bow god. But I'm not, so this is what you want to do. If you're like me, you're not absolutely amazing with the bow, but you can kind of aim. You can sort of aim forward and shoot at the ground, because that's all you gotta do. Aim at their feet, and that's pretty much what you gotta do with the bow. Now thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed these tips and they helped you out, because it really shows me that you're enjoying the series and you want to see more. And make sure to comment down below which kit I should do next, and as always, thank you for watching. Adios.